This video is going to show you how to do some St. Patrick's Day nails. The video that I'm going to do is show you how to do, see if I can get a good view of this here. Don't look at the hangnail there. The light is not working very well. It's Raven's Kiss with lines of the copper chrome, and I've got a shamrock on there, so I'm going to show you how I got that look. Obviously my nails are already done, so I'll show you on a nail stick because it was actually quite simple. So I did one coat already, but because I'm not going to fully cover my nail and I'm doing stripes instead, I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat so that I have the full coverage of the black. Remember when you're applying the polish to cap the ends. Do it on the nail sticks just like you would your own. So we'll turn that on and cook that baby for 60 seconds there. This is the mini LED lamp. This color is no longer available. It is one of the older lamps, but it cures in 60 seconds and it still has the lifetime warranty on it. Instead of putting 4 fingers in, you can do 2 at a time. The chrome that I used is chrome number 5. It is the copper chrome called Andromeda. I'll show you this here real fast. So it's this one. That will be the one that we'll be using for this video here. And then for anybody doing the chromes, you do have to cover with the clear coat to seal it. So that it should be dry completely. We're gonna open this little pot of chrome here. It doesn't take much at all. And I picked not a real big brush out of my creativity set, but one that has a very, very flat edge, so I can try to get a crisp line across that nail. I'm going to just use the excess that is in the lid because it is more than plenty, and it helps prevent from making a really big mess. Everybody knows I'm pretty clumsy, so I'm going to do this as this was my own nail. So I usually paint my nails like this. So I'm going to hold this just as if it were my nail. And we're going to start at the top here. We have to do this with the chrome. You have to do on the fresh manicure or it just does not stick. So we're just going to dab this chrome in a straight line, or as straight as you possibly can get it. Yes, it isn't going to be perfect because some of it does kind of bleed out just a little bit, but it's still really pretty by doing so. So there is one line there, and just continue down until you have all of your lines on the nail, and then getting more chrome as needed. Don't push down on your brush or it's going to split the bristles because you want that crisp, flat bristle to help keep a straight line. And my line is not very straight. I did way better on my nails, thank goodness, than what I did on this nail stick. But, so you see, I'm just kind of dabbing it across. You can just kind of paint it if you would like. Just go like this, but your bristles start splitting just a little bit, so your line's going to end up just a little bit thicker. So you can see the stripes there. I'm going to do the very edge to finish this one off. And then I'm just going to blow on it to get the excess chrome off of here. Okay, so there are the lines. And like I said, we have to cover this with a clear coat. But before, I'm just going to take the clean side of the brush, dab it down. Get any of that loose stuff that didn't come off when I just blew on it. And I'm going to cover it with a clear coat here. I do not recommend using your brush on your bottle unless you have a separate bottle of Clearly Friskies so that you don't get chrome powder inside that whole bottle. So I don't actually have an extra bottle. So what I'm going to do here is put some on my mat. And yes, I did just pump that like it was mascara. You do not need to do that. Set that off to the side and just grab a brush here. We're going to just paint that clear coat over the top of this. Don't forget to cap the end or you'll get some chips, because that's going to help prevent it. Cure that. And then our next step would be to, oops, sorry, just bumped the camera, paint the shamrock, the green shamrock on the tip of the nail. What I like to do is use Jade's Wish here for the green, which is the sparkly green that I have on my thumbs to match. And this little dotting tool, it's actually kind of more of a is not a dotting tool. I shouldn't have said that, but it's pokey. So this one works really well for the tiny, tiny nail art. So take this out. It's all cured. And I'm going to do the same thing with the Jade's Wish, is just put a little bit here on my mat because I don't really need a lot. And set the bottle aside. Let's see here. And again, I did my nails like this. So I'm going to hold this just like this. Hold that nail stick so you can see. And take this little tool here. And I don't know if you guys know how to make hearts. Maybe I should show you real fast on the mat. You start with a heart to make a shamrock. So you're going to do a dot. Let's see if that comes through here. A dot and a second dot right beside each other. And then you connect them. So by doing 3 dots, or 3 sets of dots, not just 3 dots. There's one. And then you connect them. And do one more. So we got 1 dot, dot 2. Make them just a little bit bigger. I start small and then go big because I can always go bigger, but it's hard to go smaller. And then connect them. And then you just need the little stem. So start there in the center and pull it down. So I will go ahead and do this on this nail stick here. I just didn't know how much will come through on the light. So dots, connect, third little piece here, dot, dot, connect them, and draw my stem. So there we have it, a little shamrock. Now this needs to cure. When you do nail art, you only have to do a flash cure, so meaning you only have to cure that for 15 seconds. So I'm going to put that in there, cure it for 15 seconds, and that is how you get the stripes with the chrome and my little shamrock. Thanks for watching.